Hey everyone, we're in Dark Dimension 7 here on the Cosmic nodes, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough on how to one-shot. You can see there's some characters in here with charge mechanics such as Black Knight, the Captain Marvels, the Quicksilver, um, Ghost Rider, Robbie, OG Ghost Rider. Let's see, Deathpool has charge mechanic. There's lots of them. So keep that in mind. Don't think that just because Captain Marvel is an older character that she's not going to do anything. She will destroy your team. Don't let her or anyone else get charged if you can help it. The key point here to remember is that characters in Dark Dimension don't experience power creep like our characters will. The only thing that matters is their kit, because in Dark Dimension, their stats will get scaled to whatever they need to be to put the hurt on you. So let's jump into it here. This is a team that I use. I have a very easy time one-shotting the node. Let's see, well, you can see, my characters are all 3 diamond, level 103, red gear, purple 3, but I was one-shotting this node back when they were, 4 or 5 red stars, blue ISO 5. So if you've got at least that, then I know for sure that you can one-shot this node. Now, you can use Kang instead of Vol, but Vol is just easier. Vol's special, putting ability block on a big cluster of enemies is very helpful. There's so much control with this team, and most of the characters here, with the exception of Vol, they have the new stat era stats, so they're pretty beefy. So let's jump into this. Well, first I put Skirmisher on Vol just to make sure that they land all of their ability blocks and they apply exposed. If any of your characters have problems with applying exposed or ability block or stun, then switch them over to Skirmisher, and that should help. It's most important that you apply your debuffs to control the enemies, and then keep Gladiator as Fortifier, because once you get him to blue 5, he gets drained and he gets very tanky. Okay, so right away we've got some people taunting. You can see Black Knight has some charge. Luckily Gore goes first, so we'll use the ultimate to get rid of everyone's charges. Even though we can't target them, the ultimate will get rid of everyone's charge. And they'll take a few more turns, but that's okay because Gladiator has taunt and safeguard. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use the special of Vol here. We're going to put ability block on those 2 zombies. That will keep them from using their, I think it's their special, where they attack everyone and apply slow to you. And then from here, we want to put ability block on that Black Knight, so we use the ultimate. Because if he uses his special, then he can get safeguard, and then you're stuck behind him until Thanos can use his ultimate. So they'll take some turns, and if your characters are lower power than mine, you'll take some damage, but you'll live because you've got defense up and safeguard. So now there's quite a few buffs here. Let's see, is this unavoidable? No. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the ultimate here, get rid of their buffs. Of course, Quicksilver dodges. The ultimate can be dodged. Now, let's see, we want to make sure we are taunting with Gladiator, I think. Yeah, if this character's health is 50% or more, gain taunt for 2 turns and immunity. So we'll do that. Make sure he's got taunt, and next turn we'll do the special. All right, now we're going to use the Gore special on Quicksilver to put ability block on him. And we want to get exposed on a lot of enemies. Quicksilver and Black Knight are going to be 2 of your high priority targets. So try to get exposed on them first. And then we'll use the basic here with Quicksilver. That'll put more debuffs on. I'm sorry, Silver Surfer. Use the basic of Silver Surfer on Quicksilver to apply those debuffs back on him. Now we're going to use the special here. So you'll see this puts exposed out, and we want to have a lot of exposed because whenever you hit someone with exposed, Thanos will give his team energy and Vol will also get energy. You can see Gore taking away charges with his passive retaliation. Let's see. This hits everyone, so it doesn't matter who I target. Using the special just like we said we would there. That takes off their buffs and gives him, I think, Safeguard. So now we're going to use the special here. That'll put ability block on that group. Again, control everyone as much as you can. And then, let's see, I don't need to put any more debuffs on anyone. Let's do a basic here. That will give the team energy. And I think this is unavoidable. Okay, yeah, she's already got, she's already debuffed. So we just need to get through her evades there. But we can kind of take our time with this group now because they are under control. We're going to steal that. That should have stolen her death proof. Okay, now the Ghost Rider has more health, so we're going to put the exposed on him, refill our energy. As long as your enemies are just doing basic attacks to you, you're going to get through this just fine. Alright, so now, see, we got our special up again. For Vol, that'll put ability block on that whole group there, which is good because those these guys, big times, they can hurt. And now we need to, let's turn rewind. I think this turn rewinds Emma Frost. Yeah, reduce speed bar target by 50%. And that gives us taunt again. With the idea here is to keep applying exposed with Vol and Thanos to as many different enemies as possible. That way you're always gaining energy, and then your Vol's special will always be ready to apply ability block to large groups of enemies. Thanos will almost always have his ultimate special ready to go, and Gladiator can constantly cycle back and forth between his ultimate and his special. So he'll always have taunt, or he'll always have safeguard. See, now we don't want anyone to cleanse, and Phyla-Vell can cleanse, so we're going to put ability block on her with Silver Surfer. And then Emma can cleanse also, so we're going to use the special of Gore to put ability block on her. And there's just, I mean, 6 out of 8 enemies now have ability block. So that's kind of the way it goes when you're using this team. Now we're gonna stun Deathpool and get a exposed on the other side of the field. Now we'll come back over here to the big times. We'll start working on them, get some exposed on them. They'll take some turns. Now we need to get them under control or finish them off. Let's see, we don't want to hit them just yet because that gives them speed bar. So let's attack this Deathpool. Get some energy. Do this special. Get some more energy. Alright, now the big times go, but we've already got safeguard and most of the team has defense up. And now it's Gore's turn. Some more enemies drop with charge mechanic. So we're going to do the ultimate, strip all those charges away. No retaliation for you, Black Knight. And now we're going to ability block that group there. And we get some more energy because we hit someone that had exposed. And now Black Knight has exposed. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use the special here. We will put Disrupt on that Black Knight. And is there Ghost Rider Robbie? Oh, he's almost dead. Let's go ahead and stun this Cosmic Ghost Rider here. We don't want him to do his ultimate. That'll chain to a bunch of targets. And now he's stunned with trauma and he has exposed. Now, if your team's smaller than mine, you'll end up with a lot more enemies that have exposed, so that's never going to be a problem for you. So I think this hits everyone. Adjacent targets. All right, we're going to work on making sure these other characters don't have charge, especially Ghost Rider Robbie. If he gets up to 5, he'll breathe fire on you and flip your buffs. If you have safeguard, your buffs will stay, but you will still get the negative effect. So that hits everyone, clears their charges. So now only that Craven has charges. If your characters are smaller than those pings from the 2 OG Ghost Riders, will hurt. So I do recommend, once you have everyone under control, keep the charges off of Ghost Rider Robbie with your Gore, and then finish off the OG Ghost Riders first. Alright, now we're stuck on these 2 Zuggernauts. Going back and forth with the ultimate on Gladiator. Alright, now we're going to use the ultimate here to clear those taunts. Let's see. Now we don't have our special yet. That's okay. I like to save the ultimate in case someone needs to be revived or someone needs to be healed. We're going to go ahead and apply an expose to that Ghost Rider. Now we can put ability block on one of these Juggernauts. That'll hit the Ghost Rider with expose, give us energy, and keep one of the Juggernauts from doing their special or ultimate. And looks like Gore's passive kicked in and put ability block on the other Juggernaut. So that's put ability block on the only character that does not have ability block. Alright, so this is the last 3 characters. They're all pretty low health at this point. I'm going to go ahead and use some basics here, because I want to make sure I have all of my cooldowns ready to go. So I'm going to use a basic again, and then another basic, and then we'll attack the character with expose, get some more energy. So actually, the bigger my team gets, the harder it is to manage cooldowns, because they just destroy the enemies too fast. So if your team is smaller, I think you'll find that you have to pay attention to who you attack a little bit more, but you will get through it, and by the end, your cooldowns will all be set because everyone will have exposed. It won't be a problem for you to hit someone with exposed every single attack, and you'll always have everything on cooldown. So we'll move on to the next node in a second video. Thanks for watching.